Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a new stream and welcome to a new week. Last week we had a very significant set of streams. In a certain sense, we closed off the Resident Evil marathon. I don't think I even explicitly acknowledged it. Just as Bloodstained Ritual of the Night kind of ended the streams for the Castlevania Metroidvanias, so did Resident Evil 8 and the Resident Evil Marathon. Hey there, Back to Murder, thank you for the hydrate. I will take a sip right now. Way too close to the microphone to make it really uncomfortable. Thank you, thank you. So, I only know very shallow few things about this game. It looks cute and pixely. I think you own an item shop, similar to the game Racketeer, but much less anime, it seems. But yeah, among the stars of the night there is a land as old as imagination. One night mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. The text is going a bit too quickly for my tired mind. Among the settlers, two groups shine brightest: heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Alright, and we are in the game. Much less anime is my favorite kind of anime. I don't know about that. I kinda like the anime-ness of that game. Although, based on what I'm seeing right now, this game's already more focused on its action, whereas Racketeer is more focused on the shopkeeping, where the action is kind of secondary. Alright, so far so good. Okay, I think I get it. Dodge is dodge. Yeah, how are you doing today, Back to Murder? Feeling alright? Great, looking to buy a drill? A drill? What for? Oh, you want to see if you can run a LAN cable upstairs. Good, good. Gotta get them cables through. Whoops, I'm messing this up a bit. Welp. Was that supposed to happen? It seemed to just keep spawning enemies anyway. Or maybe I'm just bad at it. What a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. If a mesh Wi-Fi was great, you'd love to have an NAS. Requires a bit more of a beefy connection. Right, right. I'll hope it all works out. Be careful not to accidentally drill any existing cables and or pipes. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Well, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You're the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hey! Zelda reference. Very good. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. Let me just move my microphone a bit. I'm trying to get a position so I can both watch the screen properly and also talk without moving my head in an awkward way, but it's hard because I have a shorter microphone cable these days. Okay, this should be good. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. That's the market. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Restoring the shop to its apostrophe S, that's the wrong form. Grammatical problems. Sorry to be petty about it, but that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far. And use that pendant, boy. Go on now, these weary bones of mine need rest, must rest. Moonlighter, I mean, yes. That is the thing. That it is. I'm guessing the rest of the town will become relevant as time passes. Renoka may not be as prosperous as it used to be, but many still visit to pick up a souvenir from the Golem Dungeon. Possibly even one from the closed dungeons if we are lucky. Anyway, I guess I should be heading to the dungeons then. There's a dungeon only for heroes, right? Tech dungeon, no entry. Forest dungeon, dungeon available to heroes, not recommended for merchants. Golem dungeon, dungeon available to merchants and heroes. Alright, let's go. Hey there, Cap. Welcome to the stream. You're listening in while doing dishes? Alright, hopefully I'll have something interesting to say. This is definitely very Zelda-esque so far. Like the way these move almost exactly like classic Zelda dungeons. I doubt there's any point in destroying the decorations, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, these are very much like Zelda dungeons, except no puzzles necessarily. I will say that the sprites are beautifully animated and the sprite animations very detailed. Just like the sway on this guy's bag as he walks, stuff like that. Lots of good little details. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map diagram. Whatever it is, I was right. He called me crazy. He said, "Oh, crazy Pete, Don Gun lost his marbles." But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The fifth door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. The diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the fifth door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Big boss gonna kill me. I suppose to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Right, so they're signaling that once you reach the end, it's time to use the amulet and warp back. Escape with pendant. Loading. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact, finally learned to use that pendant properly? It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. It'd be nice to see some new life in Rhinoka. Nice indeed. Redmond. Masa, my son, when I find you. Oh, Will, have you seen Masa around by chance? There he is. Will, can we play tag next time I stop by your shop? Well, anyway, let's go to the signboard and see what it has. Interesting, so we can invest in stuff here. Falcon's Forge, you feel the dungeons are too hard, tired of your old weapon? I can solve that if you bring me enough money and materials. A forge to be reckoned with. The Wooden Hat. Is brute force getting you nowhere in the dungeons? Visit the Wooden Hat to find potions and enchantments for this and that. La retailer. Banker hawker. Wooden Hat is Pimp Hat. And let me have another look if it's worthy of the title. And hey, Megallion, welcome to the stream. It does have the proper color, doesn't it? I guess we'll reserve judgment until we build it for real, but seems good. It's kind of weird how everyone is just kind of walking around outside our houses at night. So I don't really know what the prices of any of these things should be. So I'm just gonna, it's gonna be a bit touch and go, I guess. I'm trying to remember how I got to the journal again. Okay, there it is. It's on the same screen as, yeah. So should we just kind of try some stuff? Alright, I guess we can just try it like that, I guess. Just experiment a bit, you know, figure things out. So there is an overarching story on this one. This is where we can put stuff that we don't want to... I gotta say, quick move is quite a blessing here. Alright, let's give the whole selling thing a shot and see how people respond. Okay, that's good apparently. Okay, that's good apparently. Okay, 50 is actually too little for the glass stuff. Okay. But 10 is too much for this. 25 was pretty much spot on for this. How about fabric? Let's try 10. This is kind of fun, you know, figuring out what the good prices are for all of this. Yeah, 5 is a good price. Arjen's designer wear, 50% off everything, indeed. 10 is too cheap for the fabric, it seems. Music is cute too, I like it. I can't imagine the root being worth much. Okay, 75 is still much too little for the glasses then. Okay, this is mostly cheapware. The fabric... Okay, we sold it at 10 and that was too little. 25 was good for this. Let's cautiously jog it up to 30. Okay, 5 makes sense for the root. Oh, 30 is good, but it's okay, 25 is still too little for the fabric. Okay, so there, you can get to a point where they're annoyed with the price, but they'll still do it. But then it lowers something. Does it lower my reputation, or...? Okay. I played Racketeer myself, and I also watched someone play it, and it became kind of a meme where he bought... Ooh, 5 is too much for the root. 50 is still way too cheap for the fabric, apparently. 5 is just right for the root. Well, we're not really gonna earn much more from what we have now, but... But you're still gonna buy it, though. So does it just keep going until I call a stop to it myself? Is that how it is? Alright. We've earned a bit of cash today. Time for some moonlighting, perhaps? That is retail in a nutshell. This is interesting. So we can upgrade the shop, but also invest in things in the town. So this one makes weapons, and this one makes potions and enchantments. Well, I haven't decided yet. I'll go out into the dungeon one more time first. I'm guessing the red stuff is threatening. Is this a slime with a big stone fist on top? Interesting, so they have to be placed a certain way. It's not instant death if I fall, right? I hope it's Zelda style where it just resets you with a health penalty. I'm guessing the dungeon changes every night. Yeah, it's cool how you notice how few colors the sprites use, and yet they manage to get such a great sense of depth. It's really nice. Some real craftsmanship here. Ah, relaxing hot spring. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Call a warrior. This is a mini-boss then. Note that the designers are signaling it's best to hit it from behind by putting all the swords in its back. This is a way in which the visuals communicate a gameplay tell, and also in which I communicate me dying because I can't avoid the attacks. Sorry, I need to be better. This is one of the strange devices that that creature dropped when he fled. This one's rich actually, almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror, keeping it simple. I do wonder though, Where do the treasures go? In brain broke. Where do the treasures dropped inside go? Am I getting the best deal here? So you can quickly hand in items. But I am going to run because I took way too many hits. Alright, let's do this again. Let's figure out what things are worth. Everything is going for 100. It's like a dollar store, except everything is $100 instead. You may not see the appeal of it, but 100 is about right for the golem core then. Alright, I can confidently put those in then. What do I think of the game so far? It's fun, it's cute. Okay, so 100 is actually too little for this, so what about 200? Let's not be... Water sphere, huh? It's kind of satisfying to try to figure out the prices of things. Okay, 50 is way too little for the water sphere. That's good to know. We want the customer to be happy, but not that happy. Okay, 150 is too much. So is everything just gonna be 100 then? $200 is still way too little for that, or at least too little. I kind of wish I could place more items at once, but... Let's see if I can get some really big sales. I can place more items if I expand the shop. That makes sense. It's gonna be a while before we get to that. Am I really underestimating fabric this much? I'm at 100 and I still think it's too cheap. $300 is good, okay. 100 is good, okay. $300 is too expensive for this, okay. $150 is still too cheap for the fabric, huh? $200 is still too much? Okay. I was expecting more from something called an empowering crystal, but sure. Oh yeah, the quick place is very convenient. But I don't mind being a bit slow as I figure it out, you know? But yeah, it's a good function to keep in mind. Broken sword. Can't imagine that being worth much. I guess it's a souvenir. Let's try 100 and go from there. Grandma's being very picky, indeed. Okay, so 100 is actually too little for the broken sword. I do see some passage of time happening in the bottom there, but I don't know what it means. 150 is still too much. Okay then. Apparently I don't know the value of things. Yeah, Racketeer was a very I mean, this game is not really very much like Racketeer. I guess it, in some regards. Okay, so 200 is too much. So we're going in the middle. Love how the grandma gets disappointed with your pricing, proceeds to stand in the corner, not moving a muscle, and runs back to the wares. Indeed. Very passive-aggressive. It's an old Karen. Oh, that's it. Okay, there was no need for me to close it last time then. I noticed some of my money disappeared, so do I pay like rent or something? Love how the game combines the dungeon crawling of Zelda games with shop management phase to calm things down. Indeed, there's something satisfying about the loop in that regard. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Well, I guess I'll invest in people to set up shop in this town. Why not? Invest in the future of the city. Also the portraits. Indeed. Alright, 2 new shops. Alright, let's have a chat. Eris. Oh, a customer. My apologies, it's just this book, it's so good. Okay, yes, I am Eris, weaver and potion master. Come to the wooden hat when you need a potion or enchantment. What do you want to craft today? Cool, cool. Andre. You know, when I saw this guy's portrait from a distance, I thought the beard bit in the middle of his beard was his mouth. And I was like, why is he making the face? Why is he making like an face? But it's actually a beard in his beard. I think. Hey, you must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre. Wow, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Falcon's Forge is the place. Alright, it's a soul patch, my dude. Alright. If you say so. I'm not, and surprisingly, I'm not that well versed in beards. You first saw it as a soul patch, but now I can't unsee it as his mouth. You're welcome. Can already tell that the shop theme is gonna be one of those themes that's gonna go on my relaxing music playlist. Because it's really nice and pleasant and fun. Anyway, we got to level 2 last time. Does that mean anything now, or are we back to start? Corrupting innocent souls left and right. What are you doing, Aryan Design? I know, it's horrible. I need to atone for my sins. I really need to learn how to dodge properly in this game. Good lord, that was awful. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Soul patch versus mouth, biggest controversy of 2021, indeed. This is one people will remember. It's like the dress with the colors, you know. Black, blue, silver, gold. Was that it? I don't even remember. Yeah, give him the old 1-2 dodge and attack. Alright. I have some getting good to do on this game, but we'll get there. And these flying guys are very Zelda, by the way. Oh. I still have the broom, yes. Well, you know, it has range. Like, am I mistaken when I say it has more... No, yeah, I'm absolutely right, I think. It has more range. It will probably be replaced by a spear down the line, I guess, or something similar. From the wear of their bodies, I would have to say these golems have been fighting here for centuries. Whatever power supplies them, it must be darn near infinite. Lore. You already read that one. And then the boss is here again, I guess? I certainly wouldn't argue with a better weapon. So that's what we'll have to talk to Forge Master Man for. Now that I have some materials, I guess. Oh. That's probably where the boss is then. Well, a place to heal, I suppose. Very lucky RNG, I guess. It feels as if we are fighting an invisible enemy. Every time a room is left empty of people, it seems to vanish. Replaced by another chamber that has already been ransacked. What is that little thing in the water? Is that like a pond skater? What is that? You really like how the game tempts you to go deeper and deeper into the dungeons with the risk of losing all your loot. Indeed, indeed. Gotta love them risk-reward considerations. Also, whenever the situation gets dangerous, it starts to pulse the amulet like, you sure you want to keep doing this? Ooh, a mimic. I chickened out. That room was getting a bit too scary for my tastes. Oh. Right. Gold. I'll need to sell stuff that isn't that, then. I'll try to remember, but maybe I won't. Alright, well, there's money to be made. As they say in Racketeer, capitalism, ho! Believe you can pin certain recipes so you know what to sell, what not to. Oh, that's useful. I know for a fact I shouldn't do these or these. Okay, so we know 150 is a good price for the sword. Everything for $100. Everything. Is this the judgmental grandmother again? Not so judgmental today, fortunately. I'm guessing the adventurer wants to buy adventurous things. Potions and weapons. Oh, you can... Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Water lamp, huh? I didn't know you could put multiples of the same item in one spot. Should have figured that out. Oh, you're gonna take all 10? My man? Well, 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 well. Okay, 250 is a good price for the water lamp. Golem lamp thing. Yeah, we need to keep the teeth stone in the foundry stuff. I'm guessing this is a really good item, so I'm not gonna let go of it very easily. If that's too much, then it's too much. We'll see. They can just get all passive-aggressive at me about it if they feel it's too much. Yes? Yes? Okay, that's too much. So, I don't know if it's interesting to do a lot of comparing to Racketeer. In Racketeer, individual customers actually have different budgets. So when you barter with someone, you need to think about who you've got in front of you. Okay, 400. How is that? Hey, 400 is a good price for the golem book. Okay, this is now properly priced. This is properly priced. We haven't really tried a whetstone yet. So let's just... Alright. Happy customers all around. Ten is too little for a whetstone then. Alright. I wonder if 30 is too much or too little. Okay, 30 is too much. Should have just gone for 20, I guess. Okay, it's about time. Yeah, there we go. I wonder, does it use the items from the box as well when I try to have stuff crafted?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could buy this now, but should I? Or should I buy shop upgrades instead? Extra 10% for each sale is hard to pass up, I guess. All right. Oh, you can upgrade your stuff here. I should keep the empowering crystals then. Alright. Let's get back out there and gather some more stuff. Feels for now we shouldn't risk going too far into the dungeon. Like, I feel like I should cautiously build up my money, but it's tempting to want to go big right away, you know? Last time I started to feel really brave until I got attacked by the mimic. That was a bit scary there. It's an interesting concept for an enemy, like a slime with a big old stone hand on it. Another book, that's a good find. Should be able to enchant some of my stuff as well. Oh, what's that? You see that to the left there? I was trying to pretend it wasn't there, but it is there. Hopefully I haven't just walked myself into something extremely dangerous. The way this room warps is kind of strange. Yeah, we're already not doing so well. The amulet is pulsing already to suggest maybe it's time to go. And maybe it is. I don't think I even want to try to fight the boss this time. Another mimic. Well, I'm out. See ya. Peace. I guess we should look at the enchantments after we've made a bit more profit today. Alright. Buy all the things, adventure. Don't just talk in a corner. They're pretty finicky about the prices, aren't they? Okay, that is an actually good price then. Good. Alright, let's see here. No idea how much the pedals are worth, to be honest. Okay, much more than that it would seem. Who knew that some pedals would be worth that much? I don't feel like I have much more I want to sell right now. So let's leave it at that. Alright, let's see about one of those enchantments then. Alright, weapon enchanted. Wait, can we make some potions too while we're at it? So far, I've mostly invested in future investments. So I haven't really gained much in the way of abilities yet, but that small enchantment, maybe it'll make all the difference. Or maybe it won't. We will see. The slimes can be downright unpleasant. Yeah, those empowering crystals are really good for upgrading stuff then. It might be good to get to the second part earlier for better loot. All right, let's let's get right to the second floor then. What is that question mark thing? Interesting, so we don't know what it is. Rip. It hardly feels worth it to continue on with how full our inventory already is. Yep, that was about time to get out of there. Oh, I probably should have thought about which item was gonna get removed there. Whoops. That's an annoying artifact curse to deal with. Alright, let's make some more money. Cha-ching. I have no idea what to price these things at, so I'm just gonna tempt them with high prices and see if it works. $300 is about right, huh? Okay. Okay, so I could have sold that for way more then. Oh hey! 4 AM Laundry, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. And hey Yom and Victor and everyone else. Welcome to the stream. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the raid. I don't know why it doesn't show a notification, but I'll acknowledge it. Thank you very much. Well, I don't really have anything left to sell, so let's just close up shop here. So I am playing Moonlighter. It's very fun. I've only just started, so just the first one. I'm going slow at it. I've only just started, really. Hey, WTF JDM, this is Moonlighter, and I think it's on basically all platforms. I'm playing the Steam version. I now have a helmet. Chances of survival marginally increased. But no potions, so chances of survival also still not that great. So how is everyone doing today? Had a nice Tuesday? Had fun, that's good to hear. How have the streams been lately? I never know if I should call you by your first name, because on the internet you never... So, I mean, I'm just straight up called... Well, already taking it, it's very smart. I'm just straight up called by my first name, which might not be the smartest thing to do on the internet, but... People just know you as Pim. Okay, good. I'm never sure if I should say it, you know? Because with some people, they wouldn't necessarily like that on the internet. You never, So I like to have people take the initiative on that. Ow. Well, this is already not going great. Is it already Wednesday for you? Time zones, man. Time zones, they are like magnets, I guess. I mean, that I'm not sure where that analogy would be going, but sure. Yeah, just wait for them to approach me. Oh, you're approaching me. Okay, let's just get out of here then. Did I just have 0 health? I feel like I should have probably been dead already, but hey, I'll take it. Tonight on Discovery Channel, I shouldn't be alive. I don't feel like I found much stuff that I actually want to sell is the problem. I do have a lot of stuff hidden in this chest. Maybe I should just sell a lot of whetstones. Completely saturate the market. So many whetstones, man. Alright, let's open up shop and destroy the economy with whetstones. Yes, I am selling my new cryptocurrency, Wetcoin. Probably want to keep the empowering crystals for a bit. I probably could have just gone to the dungeon again and tried to find better stuff, maybe. Yeah, today there's just not that much to sell, sadly. Let me just quickly check the chest and see. I guess we could sell a few teeth stones just to see. I have no idea what they're even worth. There we go. Okay. She's clearly very insulted by the prize. $15 still too much for these? Okay then. Even 10 is too much. Wow. These things are totally worthless. Okay, 5. Yes? Please? Okay, yeah, 5 is apparently a good price. Don't really have anything else to sell right this second, I guess. There, that's about as good as I can make it, I guess. Just a couple of extra bucks before the day's done, please. What are they doing? They're having a secret meeting in the corner here. They're also so impatient, like they get the waiting icon immediately when they're standing at the cash register. Give me a break. I'm only one man. Alright, some profit was made. Well, let's continue to upgrade ourselves. Can we empower another one of our weapons now? Oh, I have the materials, but not the gold. Fair enough. I guess I should try to craft at least one potion before I go back out there. Alright. Back into the caves we go. Right, it would behoove me not to take too many unnecessary hits this time. Oh yeah, it can destroy the vines all it likes. It wasn't even a good website anyway. Yeah, you can't just predictably dash back and forth. They do have some slight AI. Ooh, could that be for a larger health potion? I would really appreciate having something like that, to be honest. I wonder if you could turn a big profit by selling health potions too, though. Because sometimes an adventurer comes in clearly looking for adventuring gear, so yeah. That's when it gets interesting, when we have to think about whether or not we want to sell or use certain things. Yeah, either way, not forgetting to dodge is important. What's happening there? Strange. Something happened there, but... killing enemies near the edge seems to be asking for trouble. This one isn't about to leave his little perch, so I guess we'll just have to knock him down. And accept that many of the items will be lost. Alright. Of course, the stack doesn't go above 5. Just like that, we're basically full already. Huh. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Rhinoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater. They are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside. Just for some gold, some fame. But not I, no, it's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what, I'm here for the how and why. Very philosophical. We can always use more slime stuff for potions. Come on, come at me again, Zelda enemies. Ow. I'm guessing we can't combine these into this stack because it's a yeah. Oh, of course, we can just instantly sell stuff. Crystal rock. There we go. Yeah, the mirror is kind of a game changer, just being able to sell stuff on the spot, albeit probably not the best price, but better than not having it at all. There we go. When an artifact has a curse like that and you don't want to deal with it, sometimes it is just best to leave it aside. So, I was attacked by a moving rock today. Can you imagine? A rock that moves? I did what any sensible person would do in this situation. and smacked it right back. It shattered upon the ground, leaving behind a stone heart. A core, as we have come to call it. It's one of the many unique treasures that can only be found in this dungeon, dropped by a guard unique to only this dungeon. I have to say, each of these dungeons have a very particular environment. A culture all its own. Well. That did not go so well, so I'm noping back out of there. Some new items to check the prices of, that's good. There. Quite a few potions this time. Found the new culture artifacts in the dungeons, Will. I found it fascinating how all the items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures. That is interesting. Maybe each of them channels to a different age. Anyway. Gonna be a bit daring with this one. Alright, let's make some big money today. And there we go. More and more and more money. Yeah, that was a pretty good haul last time, I'm glad to say. Okay, 500 is too much for that rock, apparently. I don't really want to undersell it, though. See, we did this for 200 and they thought it was too cheap, so let's set this one up to 300 too. Okay, 300 still too much. It looks so valuable, though. Okay, 250 is good for that one. I can at least sell a few of those. I need some for crafting, but I have a bit of a surplus right now, it feels like. I'm so disappointed in this seemingly valuable item. Okay, in the interest of testing the trade, I will put one health potion here and see what it gets us. Just for research. Wow, is the rock really so bad? I'm very disappointed in this rock right now. Maybe one shouldn't set expectations of a rock, but even so. This rock has failed me. Okay, 80 is about right then? Okay, then. And here I was thinking I was gonna get the big money from this gold looking rock, but no. It's a cheapo garbage thing. Does no one want the health potion? Okay, no one cares about the health potions, then. Okay, never you mind. Get out of my store. Alright, I'm gonna try to get to at least the 3rd floor this time then, now that we feel a bit more prepared. We have a few more of those empowering rocks. Crystals. Perhaps we can upgrade one more of our things. Kind of pointless to be empowering that, but Okay, we have potions. Our stuff is much stronger. Let's try and set it our goal to get to the third section of the dungeon then. That should be a good goal. It's kind of a shame that the sword, isn't quite strong enough to kill these guys in one hit. That would be perfect. Still, the extra damage will surely count for something down the line. Okay, right to the boss, that's good. Bye-bye, boss. And what does that do? Destroy the thing above it? Same for this one then? Those cursed items are downright unpleasant, aren't they? Oh, that's not good. Maybe I shouldn't have used the health potion. There is a decent chance the next room will be the final... Well, it wasn't, so it's justified, but yeah. Better not make risky, well... You gotta balance risky decisions with, you know, being so cautious that you use a health potion right before you actually already get to heal. Gotta think carefully. Oh, yeah. Finding materials in the jars is nice. Also very seldom. Right, this guy is positioned just right to be as annoying as possible then. See, here we go. What if I accidentally... Well, what if I overly cautiously healed there when I could have healed right here. Oh, there's actually a limited amount of healing you get to do from the pool. That's interesting. Oh, it's another one of these then. Oh, it warps. Okay. Right, that's one of the items we haven't been able to pick up yet, but that was absolutely in one of the crafting ingredients. Good stuff. And thus onwards to Area 3. One more item dropped by that strange jelly creature. This one is a little more straightforward than the mirror. Similar to our pendants, if given enough gold, we can portal to safety. But, and this is a big but, the portal remains open after use, meaning one may travel back to the very spot they departed from. Simply amazing, very convenient. For the time being, let us call it the Catalyst. Quick tip, Catalyst requires quite a bit more gold than our pendants. As long as it's not single use, that's very good. This is an otherwise fairly useless room. Yeah, it is absolutely tempting to, Oh, we can also guard. That's probably good to use every now and then. Okay, that was a bit scary, to be honest. There we go, easy peasy. Oh, that was something expensive, clearly. And so was that. I keep forgetting to do the whole stack. Sorry. I mean, I find the concept of that item very cool, but the problem is, will that portal be a single-use thing or a permanent thing? That's the big question. Because it is tempting to open one of those. Come on, then. A lot of this feels like it's good to just sell it on the spot, to be honest. Yeah, so for just quote unquote 2000, we can open a portal to this point somewhere, which is very tempting to do, obviously. They are like moths to the flame, I tell you. These adventurers, so many attracted to the dungeons, so many to only feel the burn. Luckily, if you pass out in the dungeon from exhaustion or pain, it spits you out, eventually. It's a messy ordeal, no one really knows what happens, but one eventually wakes up outside the dungeon, with only small traces of slime nearby and, well, any injuries they may have accumulated inside. Yeah, some have left the dungeons to never return, but plenty have stuck it out. Many enjoy the thrill of the fight, many looking for that big payday. There really is so much more to these dungeons, though. Alright, this is where it started. Whoopsie. We know for a fact this is a valuable one, so... We found out that these aren't that valuable anyway. So yeah. Well, I almost tried to... That icon in the bottom left scares me a bit. Let me... Okay, that's scary. I was not expecting to be chased by a big old dangerous monster. Alright, let's... Oh, no! Darn it, I was just... I was just thinking, you know what? I should use that portal right about now, and I didn't. Whoops. Right, well. Let's check with the weapons crafter first. The point of the exercise is that we shouldn't sell those tool cord thingies. There we go. Let's not sell them then. But the rest should be fair game, right? There. This one we need to test. Okay, let's test. And here we go. The shop opens. Then we should be able to buy that upgrade. And then, I don't know. We did use up a lot of potions though, which is a bit painful. I'm not really sure what upgrade to invest in next, honestly. Yeah, 100 is too cheap then. At least I made one person really, really happy with that, it seems. I do enjoy that reaction when they see something that is severely underpriced and they're like, yes! I guess we can do one of these. Not sure what they'd be worth. But I know they're involved with crafting, so I'm not gonna sell all of them. Also, I don't really know if this is very fun to watch. It's kind of a low activity game, I guess. The dungeons are relatively busy, but then there's this. I hope it's fun. 200? Yes, how is that? 200 is still too little. How about that? 200 is too much for that, though. Interesting. I was looking for a low activity game between larger ones. Oh, it's absolutely fun for me. I was just wondering if people watching were enjoying it as well. That's the problem, you know. Because just because it's fun for me, that doesn't mean it's necessarily fun for other people. You know how it is. You do enjoy it, kind of relaxing? Well, I'm glad. That makes me happy. I love the shop music, by the way. Just it's great. Too cheap and too cheap and too cheap. Interesting. So 300 is too cheap for this, huh? $200 was too much for this, but 100 is too cheap. Let's go 150 then. Still too cheap. Interesting. Guess I could sell a few of these. So how is 400 for the schematic? Yes, let me know. Good. Okay, that is a good normal price for that. Interesting. Well, we have breached the 10,000 gold mark. That's about all I want to sell for today, I think, so let's close up shop. Yeah, some of those we did turn a loss on some of those items, but it's all part of the discovery process, you know? Alright, shop upgrade. Late because you're multitasking, but you enjoy watching this game as well, not biased. I'm glad to hear it. That's what you call a good job. It doesn't seem like a big change. Well, beauty comes from within. Item prices are not stored in the notebook when their popularity is not neutral or the valuation comes from wealthy customers. Interesting. Ooh, but this is nice. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth upgrading, and then let's head back into the dungeon, I guess. I do enjoy this process of slowly building it up. In my case, it's very slowly, but it is building up. It's the most powerful broomstick ever made. Alright. I don't have any potions, so this could be a short trip. Let's hope not, but that's the way it might be. Because I was silly enough not to make one of those portals on the 3rd floor like I should have done. I panicked a bit, to be honest. You know how it goes in the heat of the moment. Can't always keep a clear head when you're on the verge of death. Golems lurking amongst these stone walls are sturdy, but all their combat abilities are clumsy and easy to predict. Some of these guys can proper stun you if they land a hit, though. Was that a crit? Very nice. Okay, good stuff so far. I'm not quite sure what the purpose is of having like a special entrance to another biome, but I'll take it. I mean, it looks cool, but I guess it's an opportunity to get loot from that area, maybe? And also to get completely drugged by the forest gases or something. I'm interested in these guys in particular because they can give their drop makes healing potions, so yeah. And healing potions are good. Oh. We've already read that one. The lore is repeating already, which makes me feel like I should have completed this area already. Yeah, the water slowly loses its light. Plant flesh. I do love me some plant flesh every now and then. I think we usually could just call it fruit, but... How much damage does this thing do now? Not much still. That much upgrading and it does barely any damage still. Well, blocked by the pot. That does happen sometimes. Right, I see how this is going. I mean, I want to warp back, kind of. But at the same time... This run has been kind of shabby, so... Would have liked to get to the third area, but I wasn't gonna risk losing all my stuff there. No siree. No, still at the first one, Yum. Still at the first one. I'm not too quick about it, I'm afraid. Have I ever mentioned I'm not that great at video games? Well, it's alright, I'm just gonna take my time with it. Alright, let's see how much these things are actually worth. Okay, it's worth much more than 200, that's for sure. With a lot of this, I'm just not sure until people actually buy more. Maybe. Okay, 200 is too much. Okay, how about 150? No, it's too much. But it's grade A, prime quality plant flesh. Come now. I guess I should have planned ahead. Okay, is 100 okay? No? Wow. Plant flesh is awful. I mean... Oh, interesting. 400 is a good price. 75 is not. But 50 is too little for it. That's interesting. Alright, that's about all I'm gonna sell today. I haven't slept in like 10 days. Hey! Oh, we just got 2 extra chests with the whole thing? Okay. Can't argue with that, I suppose. I guess, so plant flesh 50 was too little, so... Oh, you'll guess 65? Alright, I'll go with your guess then, Magellan. What did I eat? You mean like for dinner? How do I describe it? It was an Italian dish with, not spaghetti, but, what do you call it? Tagliatelle? Like, wide spaghetti. Wide, thin spaghetti. With a, meat and veggie mix with some wine in there. It was quite tasty. Very good stuff. I have no idea where this is. Oh, it all leads to the dungeons all the same? Alright. Let me just make sure... no, I did not cook it. I am not exactly... The best I can cook is a... is an omelette. Mm-hmm. So we can upgrade our stuff here. And so we have. It wasn't. It was tagliatelle with tomato meat. So not exactly. It was not like spaghetti bolognese. It was different. It was like meat and carrots, kind of. It was different, but very good. I'm not sure what it's called. I'll have to ask the chef. Because my memory fails me in this regard, I'm afraid. Nah, but like, look, I've had spaghetti bolognese. It was not that. It was similar, but it was not exactly that. I know my spaghetti. I like how when you... Why did he just punch with his fists? It's strange. Oh, hey, what's up? What would you like to talk about? Are we going to get into some deep lore? Wow. Ah, something of much contention. If they were not closed, maybe Renoka would never have fallen into such despair. It was the deaths of the heroes mainly. Merchants were never foolish enough to venture further than they could manage. But those heroes, they were a bit more headstrong, more apt to die without potions. Very, very few of them carried pendants as well, so if they fell, they never came out. Can I ask anything else? Me? Oh, who wants to know anything about this old grouch? I was a merchant, just as you are, just like your grandfather. I ran a more humble shop than your grandfather's Moonlighter, though. He was the ambitious one. I just needed enough for the pub each night. But he wanted more. More for his daughter. More for his grandson. On his passing, I promised to look after you. And that has kept me plenty busy these past couple years. The land's outside Renoka? I guess you haven't traveled much, boy. To be honest, neither have I. I came to Renoka as a young lad and have not left much since. The lands surrounding us are your standard affair. The crater is the closest landmark. It was formed during a war between the various kingdoms surrounding Renoka. After that, both kingdoms ordered a ceasefire. Soon after, Renoka was discovered, and there was never a greater distraction to warring states. Okay, well, lore. Thanks for the lore, old man. But you can't sell lore. Or can you? There we go, strong weapons are a good start. Can't sell lore? What do you have a lorry? Wow. That is such a good bad joke that you get the special no. There it is. Here, have it again. There you go. Well done, well done. Twice you should feel honored. Very few people get the coveted double no. That's how you know. Trivial battle. Very easy. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. There we go. Having a stronger weapon can make all the difference. Because, I do have a way of clumsily letting enemies hit me, so... I didn't want to go in that direction. Wow. Lots of unnecessary damage taken there. I have deep regret about this entire situation. Got a bit of healing out of it at least. Alright, come on, corrupted. Huh? Why is there a well? Why is there a pool but not an actual boss here? Very strange. Normally it's right in front of the... Okay, well. I guess I'll stop worrying about it, but... Okay, there you are. Alright, there we go. That was a bit scary, wasn't it? Alright, as soon as the situation looks hairy enough, we put the money into the merchant emblem. That's the plan. I don't like how easily those guys can latch onto you. They're a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. Yeah, let's be honest here. Everything here is more precious than... Let's see. Somehow I seem to often repeatedly click the wrong thing. Here we go. Kind of interesting how the item really slowly comes at you when it's like stuck in the scenery. But of course I can't carry anymore, so what's the point? See, that's not what I wanted to grab. That's what I wanted to grab. Darn. There is no avarice without penalty, says the achievement. Well, that didn't go very well at all, did it? Honestly, kind of just want to go straight back into the dungeon, because it feels worthless to open the shop in this state. But I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. It's been almost 3 hours. I'm pretty tired. You know, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do the stream schedule. You know, I often do Tuesday through Thursday, but it's kind of nice to have, say, Wednesday or Thursday off sometimes. So I'm not sure. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I guess I can kind of see how I feel. Tuesday is always gonna remain to be like the standard stream day. For the rest, I'm gonna have to kind of feel it out. Because my ever-shifting work schedule makes it really hard to adjust to one particular way of doing it. Either way, this is fun. We'll most likely stream it again. Probably tomorrow, but stay tuned on the Discord. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Wait. When does it save? I hope it just saved. I guess do I need to sleep for it to save? Well, it definitely saved. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. And thanks to Pim for the raid, of course. Much appreciated. Nice to have all you guys here. And yeah, I will see you next time. If you don't want to miss the streams, don't forget to follow. And yeah, most likely see you tomorrow when we continue Moonlighter or do something else. Who knows? Good night, everyone.